Hi. Hello. Hi, how are you doing? How are you? How's everything? How is everyone? I have a dress on. Crazy, I know. It's kind of wild. I had this dress for a while. I remember the first time I wore it, I thought it was a skirt. So I wore it as a skirt, and the whole day I was like, why is this skirt so long? Why is it slit like all the way down here? I don't understand. But it's because it was a dress. Anyway, hi. Ooh, I like my hair more now. It's Monday. What are you doing? Yeah, but I haven't. It's literally scared the shit out of me. I'm Marcelinka. I haven't streamed in a minute, so like, I feel like I've already had days off. Plus, I was like, I I don't often feel good, so when I do, oh, I just pressed the wrong thing. When I do, I try to take advantage of that. Hey cuties, hi Ann. Moderator hem. Oh, why is the middle of my face shiny? Excuse me. But how are you guys doing? How are you doing? Oh, right. I need to close this and open it. The heck? My thingy's not working again. Today's a sad day. Today is indeed a sad day. Real sad girl hours. Real sad girl shit, honestly. But you know what? Hey, we're thriving. Is about your rat? Oh no, him. Oh, if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. Oh, oh, oh no. How's everybody's weekend been? How's everybody? I hope everyone's okay. I had like the worst and like most awful dream last night. Which like I usually have nightmares. I always have nightmares, but like last night was like really trippy. I can't remember what it was, but I remember being really freaked out about it. I can't remember what it was for the life of me. I'm changing my reshade right now. Give me a sec, cause I forgot that I got new ones, so I can like I don't know my screenshots like when I build stuff can look better. Also, my gaming is acting really slow for like the past couple days. It's been crashing a lot, so I might have to clean out some of my CC. I just might have to clean out some of it, but hey, we'll see. We'll see. Medicine didn't work, so I had to put. Oh no, him. I'm so sorry, sweet pea. You see, now I'm happy that I streamed today so that at least we can talk about it. But I'm really, really, really sorry. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we can all rally the troops and everyone can have a great time. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm just happy that I'm here to like, you know what I mean? I'm so sorry, him. Yeah, I just, yikes. You know what I mean? My game is freezing. I know you guys can't see my game. Okay, it's back. I don't. I'm really bad at consoling people because like I don't do well with like tragedy. I usually just cry for an unreasonable amount of time. Just get very upset about it, and then probably just be traumatized for a really long time. So yeah, I wish I could like give you like some advice or like some good words, but like all I can really say is like I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. I suck at this. Let's play The Sims. I don't know what to do. This is so awkward. I don't know what to do. I know I should. The more I talk about it, the worse it gets. Oh, I can actually take this off. Yeah, we noticed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I kind of want to reshade that like makes the game look a little bit not better, of course, because I like color pop. Color pop's my favorite, but um, it's like like those really cool like screenshots people take, and like it just like has like all these like cool like dimensions and shadows and stuff. Like yeah, I want it to look like that when I'm building, but I don't know if it's like gonna affect it too much or like it actually affects how I build. If that makes sense. I don't know. Why am I like acting as if I'm just like, I mean, if I don't talk about it, then like it's fine, right? But no, I keep pressing F1, and it brings me out of my build, and I don't like that. um, you know who has rats? Sir Hannah. I think she lost one or two of them last week. Not lost, but you know what I mean. Um, so I think maybe I don't know what to do. I was like, oh, maybe like she could help. She got like two new rats this week, so like maybe she knows how to cope. But I don't know how to. Hi, hi, Derp. I'm like stumbling because like I want to help, but at the same time I'm just like I don't know what to say, and like the more I try to figure out what to say, I make it even more awkward and like even worse somehow. So like I don't know. It's okay though. Last few days she was doing so bad. I'm happy. She gets peace now. That actually reminds me. I remember I was on my way home from work one day, and I came across this puppy. It was like a week or two old. It was really really small boy, like fresh puppy. Um, I'll just stick with color pop. I can't do this right now. Um, and I'm not gonna get into it because it's kind of graphic. Hi Benji, no spamming in the chat. Jesus, set example. What is such a bad mod? But hi Benji, how are you, darling? How is everything? How are you doing? Um, honestly, um, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Right, it was not doing great. Kind of being feasted upon. Pretty dark. I know. I'm sorry, but it was what was happening. It was right in front of like a shop, like a corner shop. You made me do it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. What do you mean? Some people might show up and be like, "Does it look like I have no shirt on?" I just switched over. Does it look like I have no shirt on? I hope not. Also, I need to move this a little bit. Um, I love my haircut. I know I like just like one day I just got up and I was like, I'm just gonna cut it. I narrowed it down to between you and Hug. I love everybody's like you and Hugs and Downs. I liked all of them, but like yours, I really like the story, of course, and like the build was like really creative. But like Hugables is just like it has like this really nice like tropical vibe, and I just like how he did stuff. So like I have to look at yours again, Benji, before I can decide like a winner. But I have looked at everybody's stuff now. Um, so yeah. But back to the story. I asked the shop owner. Okay. I asked the shop owner. If like anyone in the area has had any puppies or anything like that, and they're like, no, we don't know anything about that. So like I asked them for a box, and I picked him up, and I took him with me. I took him home, and I realized that oh wait, they told me that one of the bigger dogs like in the neighborhood like bit him, so he had like two like bite marks like in his back, and he couldn't move his back legs. Um, he dot show hidden objects. So I brought him home. Gave him something to eat. Gave him some shelter, so he wasn't just being feasted upon in the dirt. Um, show live edit objects. Um, did that work? I don't know. But yeah, I did that, and I called JSPCA to be like, hey, I found a disabled puppy, and if you guys could like put him up for adoption and like give him his shots and all that, would be sick. because I didn't have the resource to take care of a disabled puppy. You should get the organized debug mode. I thought about it. But I was kind of busy yesterday. Doing some school stuff. So I'll get it later. But yeah, they said that they don't take disabled animals. That if they took them, they would just have to put them down because no one was going to adopt them, and they would just be taking space. And I was just like, "Excuse me." Like it's the you're the animal place and you're telling me you don't take the animals that need you the most. Like I don't understand. Obviously I didn't want to put him down, so I kept him, and I was making sure that, he had food and that he was very comfortable. He would cry a lot whenever he wanted to like get from point A to point B. So I would always like, just like give him a little push on the butt and be like, hey, it's okay, just keep going, buddy, you can do it. Um, but, and he wasn't in pain anymore. He was just like frustrated whenever he wanted to like get from one place to another. Um, but then I woke up one day to go to work, and I realized that he had passed in his sleep, and I wasn't like of course it sucks whenever there's no music. By the way, oh shit, is there not? What? Why is my audio all fucked up today? Default. Do you hear it now? You should be able to hear it now. Thank you, Benji. Thank you so much. Thank you. I would have gone the whole stream just listening to this music. I'm still listening to Undertale music today, but just a different Undertale music, just more chill, you know. But yeah, he passed in his sleep, and I wasn't upset about it. Like, of course, I cried and the all the regular stuff, but I was just happy that at least like in his last couple days I was able to make him comfortable, and it's very loud compared to your house. Dun, dun, dun. What I could do is raise my volume. I'm not speaking very loudly today, so when I get more comfortable, I'll probably have to turn my audio back down. But for right now, I'll just turn this bad boy up a bit. I don't want to move this too close to my face because I'm afraid of my breath. I hate that. I hate like when my exhalation picks up in the mic. I really don't like it. So let me know if you guys can hear me. You know what I mean? I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. Anyways, what you said reminded me of that, so I just had to tell the story. I don't know if I told that story before. I might have, but I'm not 1,000% sure. I don't recall, but I may have. I don't know what to do with this goddamn. Also, we're building a cozy like grandma house for those of you who don't know. So yeah, but yeah, it's a bittersweet type of thing where it's like, yeah, I'm happy that I was able to make you happy, but at the same time, like, could have been better. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me know if the music gets annoying, because I feel like because of the notes, it might get annoying after a while. But of course, it would take a long time for me to get annoyed by it. So if you guys get annoyed by it, let me know and I'll change it. Dun, 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 dun. But how are you guys doing? My house is no longer flooded. A lot of things happened. So okay, I thought this picked up on the stream, but when I rewatched the VOD, it didn't. So what happened was, okay, let me tell you the events that took place, right? So I was just streaming, having fun, just talking to you guys, and then the Wi-Fi router drops into the water. And so I'm like, oh no, oh shit, my Wi-Fi router fell into the water. I instantly picked it up, but I didn't know why like it suddenly just fell in. Um, then when I was down there, I realized that okay, so we have a battery. Well, we had a battery. That would that would like keep the computer on if if the power went out. So you know those times where I'd be like, oh shit, my power is out, guys, I gotta go because the battery only has like so much juice in it. So yeah, the battery basically it stops the computer from just like immediately shutting off, which is good because I was able to like end my stream and like raid somebody whenever the power went out, and I would still be able to use my Wi-Fi because I would unplug the computer, but I would still have my Wi-Fi plugged in to the battery, so I could still use stuff like on my phone and whatnot. Um, and it was hoisted on a Yellow Pages. Now here's the thing: you would think that a family of like you know people with brains, right, would have thought that, hey, this Yellow Pages is to stop the actual thing from falling into the water. But they're made of paper, so paper, prolonged exposure to water, yada yada yada. You know the deal. You know the whole thing, right? You think we would have realized that maybe putting it on a Yellow Pages isn't the smartest idea, but we didn't. So when I was picking up the Wi-Fi router, I realized that the thingamajiggy, whatchamacallit, the Yellow Pages had gotten so wet that it couldn't hold up the battery anymore because the battery was heavy, so it just like fell over into the water, and because the router was plugged into it, it like jacked it off too. So yeah. That was a thing that we had to deal with. The router started working after a couple hours, like into the night, like call it like 8 hours after. Well, yeah, about 8 hours after it started working. Why am I using this one? But the battery is still busted. It's actually behind me. You guys can't see it, but the battery straight up does not work. So, I don't have anything. So we have less plugs for one, and for two, well, we have less outlets for one, and for two, if the power goes out, then my stream will instantly die. Like I won't be able to like be like, hey guys, guess what? Gotta go. Yeah, I won't be able to do that. So there's that. Um, that's a thing. And for three, because we have less outlets now, I have to find a way to plug in my lights differently. So I have one of my lights over there. Usually I had to both them here, which in hindsight, pretty dumb, because I always had like shadows behind me. So I have one of the lights over there. It's not on, of course. So if I need it, I can plug it in with the extension cord. But the other light that's back here, I would have to like plug it into the outlet, and so we have four, right? And the only reason I'm able to plug in one light is because we sacrificed the speaker because I always have my headset plugged in anyway. So I was like, okay, we'll get rid of this speaker. We're not gonna plug in the speaker again, and if I need the light, I'll just plug it in. So yeah, is this how I want my kitchen? Is this how our grandma wants her kitchen? I don't think so. I hate this kitchen. I really hate this kitchen. It's not like you guys care, but I hate this kitchen. Oh well. But how have you guys been? How has your week been? Surprisingly, it didn't rain for the rest of that week. On the weather app, it said that it was gonna rain all day, every day for the next like 2 weeks. But it didn't, so we're fine. And I think we got the whole like flooding issue taken care of because We got someone to like seal the opening that was like in our house. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Why did that sound not go off? Why are all my sounds like being dumb today? Everything is going wrong. You know what? I think it's because maybe it's because OBS did like an update the other day and I have to like redo everything. I don't know. But thank you so much for the follow. Llama, thank you. Hey, hi darling. How are you? How is everything? How are you feeling? How is life? There's a white box on my screen. I don't know why it's there. I am concerned when scene becomes active. Okay, there we go. Okay. But how are you? I hope you're doing stunning. Because Lord knows everybody needs it. I've been going through this thing again where I stopped taking my medicine. And I really need to not do that. I really need to not take my medicine. But here I am, not taking it. I don't know why. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's like I don't know. Okay, I kind of. There are some times when like I feel like I would do better if I didn't take my medicine, but then of course you know the sad girl stuff hits and then you get sad again. I love that light. Oh, hold on, give me one sec. The light in the build. Oh, you mean this one? I think it's from Movie Hangout. I'm using yeah, it's from Movie Hangout. So for this build, I'm using base game, of course, Tiny Living, Seasons, Nifty Knitting, and Movie Hangout. Try to get like the grandma vibes. So yeah, I really like Movie Hangout stuff. I feel like it's really underrated. It has so much cute stuff, and like yeah, it has bright patterns and whatnot, but I think it's cute. Like there are some patterns that are just really nice. The light's really cool. I like it a lot. I do be liking it though. Kind of a stan, I'm not gonna lie. Let me put this bad boy over here. Do I put this over here? They're not the same level. Don't do this to me, please. But I'm happy everyone's here. Also, I didn't really mention this because you know the whole flooding situation, but we hit 1,500 followers this week, which like it's not there anymore, but like it's we went there this week, and that's like kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's like kind of wild. I'm just saying. Is this room gay enough? I don't know. I don't know if I can tell. We're gonna have a gay grandma. I think that's the vibes. I think we're having gay grandma vibe. But yeah, it's thank you guys. It's like kind of crazy because like there's like half of me which is like, oh, I've been streaming for like a year and a half. You think I would have gotten here by now? And there's so many people who have like started after me and like gotten past me, but like then there's the other half that's like never thought you would be here, so like excuse me. Yeah, I'm kind of a simp for you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm kind of a stan. You guys are awesome. just wanted to say thank you. I'm not even gonna try and do a like a special stream. It's like, oh, 1,500 follower celebration, because I'm not creative enough for that. Like it's gonna be a flop. There's just no way. I just went into my vampire save because I wanted to a Halloween profile picture. Amazing, all of them were. Oh yeah, vampires is great. Vampires is a great pack. Like underrated packs, vampires and Strangerville and Movie Hangout. Also, can I just say that I did like the Star Wars pack, like the playing it. I did get really angry after a while, which it wasn't entirely Star Wars' fault. Hi Agent, hi baby, how are you doing? How are you doing, sweet pea? But yeah, like what am I doing? This place is like half finished. Like I have stuff around the place, but it needs fine tuning. It needs a lot of fine tuning. So I'm trying in here. I always wanted to become a vampire. I mean, honestly, same. I never go outside anyway, so if I could just like live forever and have cool teeth, that'd be sick. um, I was saying something I forgot. I was saying something and I forgot. Always alone on wakes up really late. Can't see myself. Sounds like a perfect life. Honestly, true. True. Imagine never seeing yourself ever. I'd be so happy. Oh my god. I'm good. As far as the spark challenge, no. I'm just building for fun. Oh, this is Daisy Shell 6 from, I think it's from Kipsy Daisy? It would have to be from Kipsy Daisy. But I'm turning it into a grandma house. I'm just building. I'm not really feeling gameplay right now, even though I should be doing gameplay. But I'm just not building mood. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to use this outside, but I don't know where to put it. I can't decide between the rocking chair or this one. We'll see. What was I talking about? I swear I was talking about something, and I totally forgot. What was I talking about? Before the vampire stuff. Oh yeah, underrated packs. Right, Star Wars. Right. Was it Star Wars' fault that I got upset by the end of it? I was just already upset, and I took it out on Star Wars. But I enjoyed the pack. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Star Wars. I enjoyed Strangeville. Also, the fact that the Spark Challenge ended a long time ago, probably like I should have entered it, but I wasn't streaming, so yeah. I think I just got an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's definitely an idea. I wouldn't put a rocking chair up here, would I? That doesn't make any sense. I say that as I continue to do so. No. I could put it over here, although I would hate to rock in front of a bathroom. Guys, I think I'm a germaphobe. I've been thinking about it, and I genuinely think that I am. Cause wait, let me finish my thought first before I lose my mind. Right, packs that need more attention. I love making houses that are like really like worn down and decrepit. Like I love that, and so like vampires and Strangeville is perfect for that because it has like cobwebs and water stains and all these things, and I just love it. The build stuff is just 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Okay, enough of that. So I forgot what I was gonna talk about again. I was saying something and then I went back to the thing I was talking about before I forgot, and now I forgot the thing that I was gonna talk about after. Oh, I just can't remember anything. I just thought because of grandma thing, my bad. No, it's totally okay, Jay. It's totally okay. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Don't you worry your little face. Where do I put you? Where do I put this? Goddamn. I don't know where to put you. Am I gonna put this in a corner? Maybe. I might put it like right here. I don't know though. If you had to be like any occult at all, if you had to be one, which one would it be? Obviously Benji would be like a vampire, but like what about like, I don't know, like mermaids, like werewolves, or like aliens and stuff? Like what would you be? I would be a ghost. I would love to be a ghost and just like haunt people. That'd be sick. Like I don't know why, but like I like I'm not religious, but like I'm a witch. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's pretty cool too. Magic is pretty cool. But like why be a witch when like you can be like a ghost? You can still do magic stuff. You can like, you know, throw chairs and scare people. Witch is pretty good. Mm, yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not. Do I size this down? I want to use this, but it's a big boy plant, and I don't really know like how this is gonna work out. I'm gonna probably move that. You know what I would like to be? Anybody who can be invisible. I would like to be immortal. As someone who has PTSD. Oh, I was talking about being a germaphobe. That's what I was talking about. Anyway, as someone who has PTSD, I would like to be immortal. That would be great. Plus, I could like pursue like all the things that interest me, like like different parts in science and like politics and stuff like that. Like, I'd be able to fully like I don't know, it's like I just want to be able to like explore like different avenues that I wouldn't be able to do because life takes so much time. Um, it takes so much time to just do like one or two things, so there's just no way. Um, but it's a nice thing to think about. I wouldn't really care for being invisible. I know most of you probably don't watch Naruto, but anyone who does, like, what clan would you want to be a part of? Like, everybody keeps saying that they would be a part of like the Uchiha clan, and I'm just like, but would you though? They're like so emotional, and they're like kind of emo, and it's like, I don't know. I'm already like that in real life. I don't know if I don't know if I really want that for myself. But that's a discussion for another day. I'm sorry. I'm really all over the place. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore. This isn't really the grandma vibe I'm looking for. Well, this is cute though. I don't know if this porch is functional, but whatever. Um, I need to like stick to one topic. This is exactly why I'm supposed to be taking a medication because my brain literally goes at like 1,000 miles a second. Even though I'm like pretty chill today, it's still like there's so much going on. It would be cool to have control of time, speed up or slow it down. Ooh, I feel like that would make me really depressed because there's gonna come a time where like something happens and I'm not able to change it. I'm just like, oh, if only such and such and such and such and such. Like, I feel like I'm gonna beat myself up over things that happen, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is too fancy. I want cozy grandma vibes. I feel like this is too fancy. That's definitely too fancy. Um, but yeah, it's just I don't want to beat myself up over it. You know how in those stories where like somebody can like go back in time or something or control time somewhat, and then somebody dies, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Like they keep trying to like go back and changing things, but it never works. Like that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of feeling like I could change something valid. Yeah. Oh my God, Dean! The alert started working again. Hi, Dean. Thanks so much for the follow, darling. Guys, if you're not following Dean Flux, literally, what are you doing? I'm just saying. Dean plays The Sims. They're cool. If you want to go check them out, you should. And if you don't want to, you should. Because what are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow, darling. Thank you. I want to use the speaker chair from Seasons. I've always wanted to use it, but I've never gotten the opportunity. I just don't know where to put this. I don't know. Thank you for the shout out. How are you? I'm doing better. Not. I mean, I'm alright. I'm okay. But don't worry about me. How are you doing? How's life treating you? I hope you're doing fine and dandy. And if not, hopefully I can provide some sort of distraction. That's the most I can really ask for, right? You're too kind. I'm not too kind. What do you mean? I can't believe this. I'm just the right amount of kind. It's not even kindness. Like I don't know. I don't like supporting people that I feel deserve support. Like, and that's just how I am, I guess. Cause I realized that like when I'm um like watching other simmers and stuff, I tend to host them a lot, and even if I'm not like actively watching them, I would like have their stream open just because. And I don't know. I just even the smallest amounts of support that I can provide, I just like doing it. I'm doing well. I'm loving the vibes here. Oh my god, thank you. I'm happy. I was worried that like it was gonna be too low energy because people tend to say that they like my energy, and I'm just not feeling it today. But I'm happy you enjoy it. I'm happy that you do. Do 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 do. What were you talking about? Hey Leon, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? Your ID. Sorry, my brother's in my room. Ignore me. um, if you guys are looking for a professional stream, you're in the wrong place. I'm constantly talking to people in my house. But I'm happy you're doing good. I'm happy you're doing good, Dean. I'm happy you're doing stunning. We were talking about something and I totally forgot what I was talking about. It's been like 40 minutes and I've talked about like 50 things and I haven't finished a single topic. Well, until I remember what I was talking about, this whole germaphobe business. The Sims community is like, so amazing, so inclusive. Yeah, there was, you know what? Speaking of, remember the other day when like everyone was like outing like Sims community, like awful people in the Sims community. I was kind of taken aback by it because there are some people who are defending them who are like, oh, like, you know, people can have their own opinions, and it's like, yeah, an opinion is like, oh, Naruto is better than like Dragon Ball Z. An opinion isn't really like, oh, I don't think that everyone deserves the same rights that I do. It's like people are miserable and suffer. It's not really the same. So I don't know. It's just, you would think that of all communities, the Sims community would be like just this beacon of positivity and inclusivity, but it's wild that like there are some people who are just like not here for it. I don't know. It just really surprised me. I wasn't expecting so many people to be like that. I guess it just really threw me off. It's like, where, like, I expected stuff like that from like, I don't know, Fortnite or like COD or something, anything else, but not The Sims. Like, are we in the same community? It's just like there's no way we're playing the same game, right? Where you're out here just like hating gay people and somehow you're playing Sims 4. I don't understand. There's an opinion and then there's prejudice and hate. Yeah, exactly. Two different things. Yeah. And like I don't it's really hard for me to not talk about politics because I read about politics all the time. So it's kind of a thing for me. Oh, posture check. Tade, thank you so much for the posture check, sweet pea. Oh god, I gotta sit up right. That back though. I have scoliosis, so I need to make sure that my back is like not all twisted and whatnot. I need to sit up right. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot my little chair pillow so that I can sit up properly. In 2 seconds, I'm gonna slouch over again. I bet you any money, like literally right after this, I'm gonna start sitting backly again. But yeah, I can't like help but not. I didn't hear about this, but sadly not surprised. Yeah, there are some people who are like, oh, like you're in the Sims community and like this, like every Sim is like pan, like you, and like they have like these trans like settings and like the gay flags and everything, and you're just like, how can you be such a Sim stan and also like hate gay people? I don't get it. Like I don't understand. It's just I just don't agree with your lifestyle. It's like, what do you mean? It's not like what am I thinking about? Lifestyle choices are like, I don't know, like parkour or something. You know what I mean? The ship straightener redemption. Oh my god. Lurk, thank you so much for Lurk, Benji. Thank you. But it's What was I saying a second ago? Right, lifestyle is like, oh, you do keto or something. It's not really like that, but whatever. Whatever, man. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. You think they get mods to like, I don't know, whatever. Just never mind. Just thinking about it's gonna stress me out, so forget it. Just forget it. You know what really grinds my gears? It's just me talking about politics for the rest of the stream. Um, People who are like, oh, I don't know who to vote for. Which, like, they're both equally as bad. People who say that stress me out. People who say that Biden and Trump are equally as bad really stress me out. Hi Bim, hi darling. Thank you so much for the follow, honey. Thank you. I mean, coming from a Bernie bro, coming from a Bernie ride or die, okay? I am not happy with Biden and Kamala. I'm not. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, don't vote for him because he's not progressive enough. It's like, he's not progressive enough. And he is kind of a creep. He does rub me the wrong way. I don't like Biden. I don't. But he's not Donald Trump. So if you have to pick someone, I'm just saying, I'm sorry. Americans, please go vote. You guys are stressing me out. For the past 4 years, you guys have been giving me gray hairs, and I can't do it anymore. Please. You know what? To be honest, the fact that I wouldn't be surprised if Trump won again is not a good thing. They're both so bad, but one is less bad. Exactly. Like, yes, in the ideal world, you would not want to vote for the less evil, but there's one person who would repeal, Roe v. Wade and like same-sex marriage, and guess what? It's not the devout Catholic. Surprisingly enough, it's not a Catholic. So I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm not upset. I'm fine. If they're saying being gay is a lifestyle, but then aren't saying that being straight is also a lifestyle, that's the thing. People are like, oh, being straight is like straight and cis is like the default, and everything else is like a choice. Where it's like you're naturally straight. Like everyone has the potential to be straight, but like you choose to not be straight. And it's like, do you think is that what you think? I'd vote for Bernie Sanders. I love Bernie Sanders. I love Bernie Sanders. Like in Jamaica, we don't really have much faith in politicians because of previous corruption stuff. It's just people. It's like how like African Americans are like fuck the police. It's like that, but with politicians over here, I guess. Where it's like yeah, they all kind of suck. But like even with all of that, I like Bernie Sanders is like the only politician ever, and like I'm really into politics. Like even like Jamaican politicians, like Americans, like Justin Trudeau, like like European Union and stuff like that. Like I feel like Bernie Sanders is the only person who I've ever seen that like I actually believe cares about people, like genuinely. Like it's very passionate and like really truly believes what his message is about, and like doesn't just switch it up when like the popular opinion changes. Like he has been about it for the longest time, and he's very like he's very I like Bernie Sanders. I'm sorry. Said free college, right? Like Jamaica had free college before, because we had really good relations with Cuba. So there was like we had like more like socialist type stuff back then. So we had like free university and stuff like that. And it wasn't even that long ago, because when I was in high school, oh Jesus. Charlotte, thank you so much for following, darling. Thank you. Even when I was in high school, when I was like 18 in upper sixth form, I had a Caribbean history teacher, and she said that when she was going to college, she was a young lady. She was like I don't know, I would call her like 50, 60. But like black doesn't crack, so like honestly she could have been like 80 and I wouldn't tell, but I think she was like around 60, 50. um and she said that she did her whole degree and she paid $20. 20 Jamaican dollars. um so yeah, it's we I don't know, like even to this day, like I could go down the street to the clinic and like get free medication and like free diagnosis, and I could go to like a therapist, like a government therapist, like for free and stuff like that. So like I don't understand why Americans are like, oh, we don't want free healthcare. I don't get it. I've never seen people fight against free healthcare so much. Must be nice. I'm realize that I'm very privileged to live in a country that I live in, because a lot of Caribbean countries are very what's the word? It starts with matrifocal. In that like the woman is the head of the household for a lot of Caribbean countries. So like I never felt like, and plus like it's majority black, so like I never felt like I I never hated my skin color, and like I never felt like I couldn't be something because I was a girl, because literally most managerial positions in Jamaica are filled with women. So plus it's just a lot of things. It's just a whole thing. Like I and we have like semi-free healthcare. Like if I need a surgery, obviously I have to pay for it, but if I could just go for like a checkup and stuff like that at a clinic. Yes, the wait is long, but like if I have the money to not go there, then I have that option. But like if I don't, then I have the option to still go and like take care of my health. Like I don't know. I'm very happy to be in the country that I live in. So many Americans think anything that isn't capitalist is wrong. I genuinely don't understand. Grace, thank you so much for the lurk, sweetie. Thank you so much, guys. I played Among Us with Kaylin the other day. She's really fun. So if you want to check her out, please do. She's fun. We like her. But yeah, I should give you a shout out. Hold on. What am I doing? Ooh. I almost did a shout out to capitalism. That's not it. YN Grace and 95. Cool beans. There we go. Okay. But I don't get the whole brainwashing thing. Like people like it freaks me out that there are genuinely some Americans who think that America is the only place you don't is the only place that has like freedom of speech, and that like any other country that like is like there I've seen this on Reddit, by the way, where like there are some people who genuinely think that anyone who criticizes America, like any person who's not American who criticizes America, just quote unquote, I'm saying that, like, I'm not making this up, somebody literally said this, hates our freedom. They think that people criticize America because they hate their freedom. That they're I'm sorry, I just like you. How? I just don't understand. How do you exist and not like look outside of where you live? People are dumb and stupid. I mean, yeah, but like as someone who doesn't have much faith in humanity, it's still every day somehow people manage to blow my mind. And it's like I don't get it. It's just ignorance. But how? How do you manage to be that ignorant in the year of our Lord 2020, where the internet is the thing, and like you can interact with people from different places, and you can learn about things from different places? How do you think? How? I love how you guys are just watching me pick a stupid picnic table. Just how can you think that you're the only ones who can like speak ill of your president and not go to jail, or like I don't know. uh, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like it every time I hear something like that, it brings me back to when I was in fuck, I think I was in history class in ninth grade, right? And somehow there was this tangent that we went off on, and like everyone in the class was talking about how America isn't that great. Like literally everyone was like, I went to America and here was my experience. And the stories that I heard were insane, where it was like, oh, this one lady like thought that Jamaicans like only lived in like huts on the beach and that we didn't have internet, or that like one person wasn't allowed to pet someone's dog because they're black. And I'm just like, none of that would happen here. Like it's weird. It's weird that it's like I don't know. Ask literally anyone who's not from America, and they can tell you just how much they don't like it. Because I'm stressing myself out. I live in the South, so I'm used to hearing this nonsense. Oh my god. Like it's not. I'm not saying that there aren't good things about it. I'm just saying that like take a step back and just look at where I don't know how they managed to do it. Basically, I don't know how they managed to convince. Oh my god, Chelsea, thank you so much for the follow, darling. Thank you. I don't know how they were able to convince Americans that America is like the best country ever and that they have done no wrong, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. The night the presidential debate, my friend from the UK was making fun of us. Listen, I didn't look at a train wreck. I didn't look at it. I just read articles afterwards. I was not gonna put myself through that ever. I'm just gonna give up on the backyard. I'm sorry. I've been trying to pick a picnic table for the longest time and I can't pick one. So I'm just gonna pretend like that doesn't exist right now. But yeah, like I wasn't gonna put myself through that. Like, of course, like it's better to actually watch it because it's better to just like see it for yourself than to read about it from somebody else's perspective. But like it's not gonna be me. You're absolutely stunning, and this is looking so good. Oh my god, thank you so much. I'm not even really paying attention to it. But thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Ow. I'm sorry. I try not to talk about politics, but it's just I'm really like my brother and I are really into politics, so it's just I can't not talk about my interests. You know what I mean? Especially like when you're streaming, where you have to like talk about stuff that interests you in order to like drive the conversation. I can't just not mention something that's at the forefront of my mind that's bothering me. So I'm sorry. It's just politics has been happening a lot this week, so I just need to talk about it, man. Like I usually am really here for. Ooh, this table's cute. Ooh, that's a cute table. I'm just gonna shove it back in the backyard. We'll get back to it later. I'll probably change it, but I'll just put it down so I don't forget. Oh my god, Charles, darling, thank you so much for the host. Thank you so much for the host. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I'm gonna turn up my Undertale music in my ear holes. I was about to say something. Right, politics. But what about politics? Right. How much it was bothering me, right? Are these dining tables? They are. Hello, this is a cute build. Oh, Matt, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm building a grandma house. Why, you may ask? I don't know. I just got up one day and was like, I'm feeling some grandma vibes, so here I am with the grandma vibes. I want to put something here. but I don't know what to put in this little corner. I don't want to put another hall table because I already have one right here. I'm just gonna put. I. This is how you know that I have no idea what I'm doing. I just find things that I like and I just shove them somewhere, and then I try to like figure it out later. Oh, this one's cute too. Anyways, back to politics. Ear holes. Yeah, that's just what I called my ears. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I call things weird names. I'm sorry. Grandma vibes equals chill vibes. Honestly, true. What about a bookshelf? A bookshelf. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I probably need a broader bookshelf because this one is kind of skinny. This is kind of a skinny legend of a bookshelf. But we'll see. What about a wish merch? Yeah. I'm thinking about it. It's in my head. I haven't written it down, but it's in my head.
Damn nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up.
That scared the shit out of me. It's so loud in my ears.
Ass. The sun is still out, my nigga.
Nice. So your first time playing The Sims? Absolutely not. I've been playing since The Sims 2. I'm kind of a stan, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of have a problem. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I used to like all day, every day play The Sims. If I wasn't playing The Sims, I would think about what I would do when I got home to play The Sims. When I went to bed, I would think about how early I need to wake up in order for me to play The Sims some more. Like it's a lot. I apologize. Ah, jeez. But you know how on Twitter everyone's like doing the how it started, like, and like where we are now type of thing. I was thinking about doing one where it was like a screenshot of like the Pirate Bay and it just says like The Sims 2 and like where I am now, and it shows like the hours of like how much I've played The Sims 4, but I'm not gonna do it. It's fine. I'm not gonna do it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm not gonna do it. I had the idea, but I'm not gonna do it. It's fine. I need to finish talking about what I was talking about before, so I don't forget. Politics, right? I have been avoiding it. I don't usually avoid politics, because it's important to me, and as miserable as it makes me, it's still important to know what's going on. But like literally this week I've just been straight up avoiding it. Like I haven't opened Reddit, I haven't looked at anything because like I can't do it. I can't do it. I just need a break. Like I have the privilege to like not live in a country that's like in like political turmoil, you know? I mean, of course there are a lot of things in Jamaica that I would like to change. This is such a cool shelf. Wait. That's kind of a vibe. Wait. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of things like that, but it's not like a political battleground, you know, like other countries are right now. You're not naming any names, I'm just saying. I don't know what to do with this. Like a better builder would be able to make this look good. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm just gonna shove it here so I don't forget about it, but we'll figure it out. I only pay attention to politics certain times of day, like in the morning, when my mind is clear. I try to just do it in my downtime, like whenever I'm not really doing anything. I just like pop open Reddit really fast and like read the news and like see what's up, or and I have like notifications for like CNN and like BBC News and The Guardian and stuff like that on my phone, so that whenever something happens it like shows me. But it's been too much. Like every time I'm like, okay, it couldn't have gotten any worse, I open it, I'm just like, okay, never mind. I can't, like, I hate it here. It's like on planet Earth existing, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Please go vote, whichever country you're in. It doesn't matter what time, like when your next election is gonna show up. Just like, please, 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 please vote. It's very important. Keep up with the politics in your area. Keep your politicians and your representatives accountable, please, because they represent you. Don't just let them go around doing nothing and making empty promises. Like, keep them accountable. Keep them on their toes because they're supposed to be doing things for you guys. Like, they work for us. Please don't forget that. Like, come on, guys. Um, it's important to process and participate, but taking breaks is totally necessary. Might be a little easier on yourself for that. I vote, stay on top of issues, but I can't spend all my time on it. It's bad for mental health. Yeah, like there was a time when I forced myself to go through it. Like every single day I would read like all the articles for like different regions. So like, I would read like the American stuff, I would read like the Jamaican stuff, I would read like the European stuff and the African stuff. Like those are the stuff that I would read. Um and like see what's going on. And like I would read about certain issues like when it comes to like religious like liberty and like feminism and like LGBT like rights and stuff like that. Hi Lotus, hi darling. And just see like what's going on around the world like in regards to certain issues that I'm interested in. And holy Jesus, every day is just like, oh, like this Taliban like attacked this group of schoolgirls and they're all dead, or it's like, oh, this person got burned alive because they spoke against their religion. And it's just like, I I don't know how I managed to do that for that long, but I'm so happy that I stopped because my God, I don't know how I didn't lose my mind. Genuinely, don't know how I didn't absolutely go ape shit because it's just every day, somewhere in the world, people like of some or like orientation, whether it's like different like religion or if it's like different like sexualities or like different just like races, and it's like they're just like being shit on for what reason? Why? I don't get it. Like, why do people hate people? I need to save my game. Hold on. I try to care for my community and makes everything worthwhile. I try. I try. Sorry that you came into this, Lotus. Just me ranting about how I hate everything and how miserable I am because of how much people suck. It'd be like that sometimes. You know how it is. um. There's a website for good news I found. It's called Good News Network. But that's the thing. Is that you see, that's what I usually use Reddit for. It's like, I see like cat pictures and like foxes and ferrets and stuff like that like, put a smile on my face. But then like right under it, it's like this person of, political standing has said something horrible about a marginalized group. And it's just like, oh my God, I hate it. And like I even saw this video where it's like, I don't know, I just you know what? The other day, I was going on Instagram, right? Just checking up on all the celebrities that I don't like, right? And I was like, oh, Tyga. The guy that slept with Kylie when she was still a child. Yeah, that one. Um, he's on OnlyFans now. And you would think that the people in his comments would be like, oh, yeah, get that money or whatever. Somehow, Tyga being on OnlyFans has given these people like, I don't, somehow they made it about women. I don't get it. Like, this is just one thing that like upset me, and I just wanted to bring it up because I forgot about it. But it's like literally everyone in the comments was like, wow, this is why I don't want to have a daughter, and it's like these girls don't have any dads, or it's like, and it's like, bro, Tyga is the porn star. How did you make this about the girls that he's working with? I don't understand. How is this their fault? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I hate. Why? How do you hate women so much that somehow a man turning into a porn star is somehow the women's fault? I don't understand. Make it make sense. I don't get it. Like, who hurt you? What is the deal? There are so many things that's like things that I don't agree with, but things that I understand why someone thinks that way. Is like, I don't agree with racism, but I understand what like some people say, like, you know what I mean? It's like I don't. It's a difference between like understanding something and like agreeing with it, where it's like, yeah, I don't agree with you, but like I understand your like train of thought. But there are some things where it's like I don't know how you got from point A to point Z. Like I don't get how you got there. I don't understand how you came to this conclusion. I just make it make sense, because I can't. Like, that was one of those things where it's like I do not understand how and why you got there. Like, I is there a factor in this equation that like I'm not understanding? Did I miss something? Like, are we seeing the same thing? Because I don't get why and how. There's a disconnect. Yeah, like I don't get it, because they dislike themselves, the misogyny out of it all. Honestly, what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it. I spend a lot less time reading social media because of that stuff. I post stuff that makes me happy and go back to me reading those things. Yeah, the thing is that like cuz I feel really bad about not looking, like only looking at happy stuff, because like I, again, like checking my privilege and all, like I understand that like this isn't just news for some people. Like, this is someone's life. Like, someone has to deal with this. Like, there are still people who are locked up in like contain, like, you remember news back in the day where Trump was like separating people's families who like were illegally like crossing the border and stuff like that. You know that's still happening, right? You know that that's still happening, right? And they're still like like putting children to trial and like separating them from their parents, and they're like still babies. It's like, how is this not the main thing? And it literally any other year. Here's the thing. I feel like we're becoming not desensitized, but I just think that things are getting worse, and we aren't really realizing it because it's happening like not gradually, but like slowly enough where it's not like, like boom, like in the face, you know what I mean? It's like day by day things just slowly keep getting worse, and like you forget that, like, oh yeah, 10 years ago, or like 5 years ago, even 3 years ago, this would be like insane. But right now it's like, oh yeah, Trump's like trying to give Biden coronavirus. Oh, okay. Whatever. It's another Tuesday, you guys. Like, I the fact that this is like, it's not even headline news. It's just there are a lot of things that people aren't even talking about. Like a congressperson almost got kidnapped the other day. Like, they arrested like some like white nationalists who were trying to kidnap a congresswoman, and nobody's talking about that, because it's like, oh yeah, worse things have happened, which is true. And it's just, you'll hear people talk about like, oh, I can't wait until coronavirus that goes away, we can finally get back to normal. But I don't think that's true. Like, I don't think things are gonna get better. Like, yeah, things will change. That doesn't mean that things will get better. Like, in the next like 5 years, I bet like some president is gonna like stab somebody, and they'll be like, well, it be like that sometimes. Maybe she deserved it. Like, it's gonna be something insane, and like it's just people like wouldn't even care, because worse things have happened, and it just sucks. I don't know. It just sucks. I don't want to not focus on the things that suck, and I don't want to pretend, like I don't want to end up being desensitized to some things. But I see that it's happening, and it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just really stressed. Can you tell that the political climate of the world right now is really stressing me out? Can you tell it's really getting to me? Because it's really getting to me. um, I think the kind of people live lives kind of wait the kind of lives people lead to even have time of day to comment negatively on Instagram. Listen, if you ever want to have a nice day, don't go into the shade room comments because it's just a bunch of people being horrible. Like you see comments of people and it's just like, how, who raised you? Like, I don't understand how this happened. um some stuff doesn't make sense because it's truly nonsensical. There's empathizing and then there's taking it on for yourself. The latter can be cursing. I can't help it though. Like, I'm just a really empathetic person. Like, if something like, I'm the type of person that, like, if something happens to someone, I will cry. I don't have to know them, but like, just imagining what they're going through will make me cry. I just I feel anger for people. I feel sadness for people. I feel embarrassment for people because like I know what that's like. And even if I've never gone through it personally, like I can understand what it's like. And it's just how some people just don't care. It's just I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's whatever, man. Oh, I just remembered something. I think I heard something from like, I think it was like Ben Shapiro or like one of those crazy people. Like, oh god, I just remembered something and it started stressing me out again. When coronavirus is over, like it's an event, right? Ugh. I stay informed, but I don't make that my primary focus because it stresses me out. I do my part and then do serious self care to recover. That's what I always think. Like, at what point of someone's life did they get abandoned or mistreated for them to want to spread negativity on others? You see, here's the thing. I think that sometimes, but when you really think about it, the people like that have probably never gone through real struggle and torment. You know what I mean? So like they don't really understand because they've never had like real hardships before. Like I that's the only way that I could think of it because everyone that I know or like vast majority of people who have like gone through shit care about people because they know what it's like. So like to have people who are just like, yeah, I know you guys are just like being weenies or whatever the heck, like to have people like that, it has to be someone who has just like skirted along and like they feel like they've gone through stuff, but they really haven't. Like I think I was listening to, I overheard like a, I think it was like a Ben Shapiro type thing. I don't know who exactly it was, but it was definitely one of those like right wing people who said that most people on social media talking about like mental health and stuff are just weenies. Like they're just like they just are weak and like their parents never beat them, so they've never gone through real like hardship and they just need to suck it up. And some people have mental health stuff, but most people who are talking about it don't. And I'm just like, what planet are you living on? Weenie Hut Jr. Unfortunately, lots of people aren't capable of empathy, but why? I can't imagine my life like not being able to understand what other people are going through. I literally cannot, because ever since I was a child, like I've always been like, because my parents have always been like, oh, treat people nice. Like I have nice parents. Like, yeah, everyone has their flaws and stuff, but like my mom and dad, they have never gotten into a fight with someone. Never. Like they're nice people and they're often taken advantage of because like my dad's a carpenter, my mom is a manager. Like a lot of times like people would like take advantage of their niceness and like not pay my dad or like give my mom like just stress, because they know that they wouldn't want to be too hard on them. And it's like, I don't know, like I just I don't understand like how I don't know. Maybe it's because I had caring parents that like I just don't understand how people can live their lives and not care about people. Like I don't get it. I don't understand. Um some folks' views are not worth listening to. Guys like Shapiro are in that group. Listening to that kind of cruelty is counterproductive. People can be so disrespectful. Yeah, but I know it's not good. I know it's counterproductive, but like I want to hear what everyone's saying. It's like, yeah, I don't agree with it, but I don't want to pretend like there aren't people who think this way. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain it. I try my best to like say, okay, so this is something that I believe in. Who doesn't believe in this and like why? It's like people who like I love animals. Like what are people who hate animals? Like what do they think? Like people who fucking I don't know, people who are like anti-vegan, what do they think? Like yeah, I don't agree with them, but like I try to hear what they're talking about so that like the only way that you can argue with people like that is if you understand like where they're coming from, you know what I mean? So I can't just say, oh, everyone who's conservative is racist because like that's not true. Like yes, they put up with racism, but I'm not saying that like there aren't people who like have different reasons for stuff, and like I'm trying to understand because people are nuanced, people are like five dimensional, like they're everyone has their own little quirks, everyone has like different reasons for different things, and it's like when you stop listening to what people have to say, that's when you start like going into like your own like echo chamber, and I just don't want to be I don't want to like have an opinion on something or think a certain way and be stuck that way because I am not open to what other people are saying, if that makes sense. um I just stared straight into the sun. um but I just like I want to hear it, but it's just like it stresses me out. It's just I'm not gonna ignore you because you have a following. People listen to you. People think this way, and like in order for me to combat that, I have to hear it first. You know what I mean? I have to know that it exists before I can fight against it. And it's like it's just like how? Why? Like what? I don't. Huh? A therapist told me it's wasting energy trying to understand people's cruelty. Important to protect your energy. Yeah, like I've been trying to get to that point recently where it's I have to accept that there are people who suck. It really stresses me out that like you know like I want people to be happy, and like I want there to be peace and understanding, and I want just people to live their lives because you only have one life. Like I want people to be here and be their truest selves and like be happy and stuff like that. And like whenever something happens that like negates that, it really stresses me out. But I have to realize and accept and understand that like hey, as much as you want that to happen, like there are some people who just suck, and like there have always been people who suck for the as long as humanity has been a thing. People have fucking sucked. So what makes you think that you have like the formula to stop people from sucking? Like that's just not how it works. So people have always been this way, people will always be this way, and that's probably like a really cynical way of thinking about it, but that's how I'm trying to cope. Because if I start thinking about like you know what I can or can't do to make people who don't care about people, I'm just gonna lose my mind. Because I don't remember who said this, but like I don't know how to explain to you that you need to care about people. Like it's not like you don't know that you need to care about people. Like, you know, and you don't. So like, what am I like? What is there for me to do? There's nothing. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. It's become a very depressing stream. How are you guys doing? Let's like not talk about politics and how people will like find any reason to hate others. How are you guys doing? How is everything? Back to me thinking I'm a germaphobe. I genuinely think I'm a germaphobe because it's not like, how do I explain? Like, it's not okay. How do I don't think I'm a germaphobe. I think I have like germaphobe tendencies, like how I had like OCD as a kid, where it's like it's not. People have it worse. Did you see the video about open world mod? I haven't seen the videos. I know that it's like in beta right now or something. I think Carmen King made a video about it, but I haven't watched any of it. But like there are things that I think about that stress me out, like sinks, water coolers, bathtubs, trash cans. They make me cry. I know that's like really dramatic, but they do make me cry. And like I just like thinking about touching it, just like ugh, oh, I hate it. I hate it. Um, I don't know what it is, but just thinking about just like known places that like have like just like are festered with germs. I can't do it. Like I'm okay with like dust and like stuff like that, like, you know, like regular stuff. But when it comes to like I don't know, things that like hold a lot of germs is disgusting. I hate it. You have a lot on your mind. I always have a lot on my mind because I don't really have anyone to like really talk to about it. I just think about stuff a lot. I try to talk about things, but I don't know. Like my brother and I are on opposite sides of like the political spectrum, and my mom is very like, can you guys just not? She just like can we just not talk about this right now? Just leave it alone. So I don't really have anyone to talk to about like that kind of stuff. So whenever I come on stream and like politics is like bothering me, I just kind of go off, and I'm really sorry. I apologize. It's not what you guys came here for. It's just me yelling about politicians for like what, the past like hour. Really stresses me out, but you know, it's fine. I think I've gotten it out of my system. I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. I think we've had our daily de-stress session, so we should be fine. Yeah. Did I already have one here? I did. I'm an idiot. I already had one here. I don't know which one I prefer though. I don't know which one I prefer. But yeah. I want, you know what I want? I want the new expansion pack to come out because your girl is bored. So I would very much like a new expansion pack to come out. I have things to do. I kind of want to talk about like sim stuff, but there isn't anything for me to talk about because there was the Hispanic update that like everyone was upset about, and I was just like, oh, I don't like the clothes. That like they really missed with that one, but the food and like the furniture and stuff like that, I liked that. But like other than that, there really isn't anything like Sims related for me to talk about, and I just miss talking about Sims stuff, if that makes sense. Because there was a time, I say that like it was a long time ago, but like back in my day, there was a lot to talk about. Like almost every day, like there was like some news about like something Sims related, and I just miss it. I want to talk about stuff, and I don't know what to talk about. I just want some Sims news. Like, yeah, I get it. They like aren't doing great with the skin tones and whatnot, and the clothes were kind of lame and whatever. But like, it's fine. I'm kind of like not even upset about it anymore. Like, yeah, like I don't expect much, if that makes sense, from The Sims. Like, I've been playing The Sims for a long time, and it's just like I know they can do better. So the fact that things are like still happening, I'm just like I'm over it at this point. Like, I'm just like whatever, man. I'm not even gonna take the time to like talk about it. You guys think Grandma has a computer? Because I don't think so. I don't think she does. Also, my throat hurts. What type of expansion pack would you want next? To be honest, I don't know. I think I've talked about this before, but I don't know what else I would want. Ooh, jukebox. Because they've done like all the things. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Um, like they've done like the basics, so I don't really know what I would want from them necessarily. I'm just gonna shove this here until I'm ready. Um, but I don't think that any like real improvements that I want, because I think most of the stuff that I want are like updates to the game and like tweaks and stuff and things. I don't think most of the stuff that I want can be done in this game, in The Sims 4, because, like I said before, it's a foundation problem. Like, it's not like you can make a pack and then everything will be better. It's not like that. Like, it's the foundation of The Sims 4 that's the problem, and the whole foundation needs to be redone. Like, the game needs to be fixed from the bottom up. So I don't think that anything meaningful that can really change the gameplay of The Sims 4 will happen, because the whole game would need to be redone. So I don't think it's a thing that is possible. Obviously, Grandma has one of these big boy clocks. Obviously, like, that's literally not even a question. I don't know what you mean. Not a second thought. Obviously, she has a grandma clock. Grandfather clock? Is that what they're called? Yeah, I'll call it a grandma clock. It's fine. Better that way, anyway. Um, but yeah, hotels would be cool. But yeah, I need a lot of mods to enjoy gameplay. I have so many mods. Of course, there's like reshade, which like I wouldn't really count this as a mod. I just like the contrast of it all. But like I have like almost all the Kawaii Stacy mods. Like I have mods that like I don't know. I can't even remember. I have so many. It's kind of insane. It's just because The Sims 4 has so much potential, and it's just unfortunate that. Sorry. Oh, dear. It's just unfortunate that it is what it is. Because it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I like me The Sims 4, but the entirety of The Sims 4 is just close but no cigar. Like, you could have done a little bit more. It would have been great. Every single pack is like, you missed this one thing. If you tweak this a little bit, it would have been so much better. Even with the Star Wars pack, like if it was an expansion pack, I think it would have been a lot better. Cause like as a stand for Star Wars, like if they, instead of making the aliens like cosmetic, if they actually like made like an update to aliens, it would be great. And like having different types of aliens. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I hear a sneeze? You did hear a sneeze. Okay, everything froze for a second. Oh god.